All right, look at that. I'm live. I'm live. You guys don't understand how hard it was for me to go live yesterday. It just wouldn't work. It just kept going around and around and around and around and around in circles. And at one point, I left it up for like 10 minutes just to see if it would just pop up and people just would hear me doing whatever I'm doing in my house. And it never did. I don't know. Maybe it was because of the rain. We had a lot of rain yesterday. But good morning. Good morning. I'm on my way to the water park with my son and family. So, because I didn't get on yesterday, really didn't post yesterday. I want to get on and do a morning energy reading for today. For today, I had a reading, and from my I don't know if I told you guys this, but I connect with Sloan Bella, and I got a reading for her. And one of the things she told me is that I need to have more fun. I need to have more fun. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have fun, but it's the best time to have fun in this summer. So let's see what the morning energy reading is today. So tomorrow, I will say this: I will be mostly on Patreon tomorrow. So all of my new crew who is on Patreon, I have a lot planned, a lot to discuss. I'll go live over there. I'm working on a lot. Very excited about that. May do a few readings, just pendulum readings on there. Because I do have openings since I didn't get a lot, I was going to come on live yesterday and do like just whoever wanted a reading, but it would never let me go on live. So I have 2 slots, 10, not 2. I have 10 slots open for the mini readings for tomorrow. 2 slots are already paid for. Okay. 2 people have already sent their money early this morning for mini readings for tomorrow. They will not be live. They'll be more of a private, like I used to do them before, but I'm going to keep them at $26, $26. So you will be getting an individual video. Okay. I'm not going to do it live because live is giving me too much issues, and I will have those out by tomorrow night. Okay. So if you're interested in that, I have 8 slots left. Okay. 8 slots left, and the information is in the community tab on the community page. I'll also pin it in this comment section. So good morning. I hope you guys get up and have fun today. Do something for yourself. Enjoy the water park. And thank you so much. All right, let's take a look here. This is the energy for Aries for today. Holy Spirit, spirits, and angels. Let's take a look. Energy for today for Aries. Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Thank you. So you've got go the distance. Go the distance. I feel like we just got this card with something else. I think it was time to go the distance. Let's take a look. Number 47 introduces to a divine number 11. Let's see. Endurance, strength, the long haul to bring your dream to life. You must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. That's a word. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. That is beautiful. What is yours will never be withheld from you. But you know what can keep things away from you that are for you? Fear, lack, focusing on those things. Not just those things, but focusing on those things. I had a real coming to Jesus meeting this morning with my cousin, and we were talking about our whole manifestation journey of how we got here or where we are. And she just started a self-love challenge. I posted that on the community tab. If you guys want to join her, Lexi on Sacred Souls, go show her some love on her new channel. But it was all about the mindset. There's like the whole manifestation, law of attraction thing, whatever, is so saturated now. I would always urge to go to the people who were really doing it in the beginning, because with all these like trends and this and that and the Lulu energy, it's just like the one thing that got us to shift, and it's so simple. That one thing that has got us from shift from poverty to abundance was literally just not focusing on poverty. That's it. That was it. I was telling her, I said, you remember when, I was telling her this morning, I feel like somebody needs to hear this story. I remember when I was like really, really down, 2019, transition right before the pandemic. And I had bill collectors calling every single day, calling. And I later learned that bill collectors, everything uses psychology, everything uses science on us. So know that everything, it is a science how they program us for poverty. They call every day. You could pick up the phone and say, I don't have it. I told this story before on here. I don't have it. The next day, I don't have it. The next day, I don't have it. The next day, I don't have it. You see what's happening there? Like you just told them yesterday. They could even wait like 2-3 days. No, they're going to call the very next day just so you can say, I don't have it. And you have to be mindful of that. I remember one time, and this is around the time I started listening to Abraham Hicks. And I was just like, you know what? A message of hers hit me. I said, you know what? I just got to block them. That probably would have been dangerous, right? For some people can't trust that. I just blocked them. I blocked them all because if I told you the last 3 days I don't have it, what makes you think today that I have it? And later on, I learned about the whole psychology about bill collecting and everything like that and how they keep you in that. But I didn't know that at the time. So my intuition just said, just block them. And the moment that I blocked them, the very next day I said, I'm only going to focus on wealth. Even if I don't have wealth, I'm only going to focus on wealth. And I created an affirmation that said, I always have enough. That's it. I used to just repeat that. I always have enough. And sometimes I went from having just a penny into my bank account to having $1. I always had enough. I had enough for a coffee, I had enough for McDonald's coffee or something like that. And then it grew more and more and more and more and more and more. And it was like the moment that I subtracted focusing on focusing on lack. Everything was lack. I can't pay this. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't do this. And I literally shifted to, I always have enough. Even if enough was $5, I always have enough. That enough literally turned into 5 to 10, 100, 1,000, thousands, 10,000s. You understand? And that's what they don't want you to know. You can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? Who's telling me if you can't hear me? And that's all that, okay, great. That's all that you need to know. It is that simple. It's beautiful that people can make thousands and hundreds of $1,000s worth of content on it, but it really is that simple. It is that simple. The moment you stop focusing on what you do not want and you turn to what you do want, whether you're looking at a car and you say, I want this one. I don't want this shitty car anymore. Don't even say that. I want this one. I want blue. I want metallic. I want this. I want that. And you take that out. You literally, it's like a magnet that starts taking you to, but every time you turn backwards to what you don't want, that's going to start magnifying. And I tell you, from that day that I had blocked, and I'll tell you this, I ended up paying those people too. I blocked them. I did eventually end up paying them because I started making money. But when I blocked them, what happened was I stopped repeating that affirmation of I don't have it. That's what they were literally forcing me to do. Bill collectors will force you to do that. You know I don't have it, God damn it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But they're Courtney, I think it's just you, love. Okay, I think it's just you. Let me see. Let me turn off the phone. Might be this. I don't know what's going on with this Apple thing. Let me turn off Bluetooth. All right. Can you guys hear me now? Tell me if you can't hear me. Okay. So people can hear me. All right. All right. Let's take a look here. But I feel like I need to say that because I was like, you know what? I have to get back to manifesting, and I really want to pour that into the Patreon, because so much when people come to me for readings, it's like, am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to afford this? Am I going to be able to retire? Am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to do that? Absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to be able to do it if you continue to focus on it. But if you don't, if you keep trying to focus on the how you're going to get there, that's another thing. So much we think we have to figure out how to do it. You don't have to figure out how. You only have to figure out what you want. And that is a true story. That is a true story. When I used to work at my 9 to 5, I knew I wanted to be able to go to the gym in the morning. I knew I wanted, and back then, before 2020, in the gym, there was only old people. I mean, I wanted to be able to go to the gym in the morning and then go to the grocery store. In the grocery store, there was only old people, senior citizens at 9 o'clock in the morning in the grocery store. Now everybody's in there. But back then, I was like, I wanted to be able to go to the grocery store in peace. And I know that sounds so simple. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom, but also make a lot of money from home. Those are the things I named on my list that I wanted. I wanted to make a lot of money at home. I wanted to be able to go to the gym in the morning. I wanted to go to the grocery store in the morning. I wanted to be able to kick my feet up by 3 o'clock. That's it. I didn't say I wanted to be an influencer. I didn't say I wanted to do this. I didn't say I wanted to have a mega tarot channel. I didn't say any of that. I didn't even know anything I was going to be doing tarot at the time. All I said is, this is what I want my life to look like. And I made a list of it. I made a list of what I wanted my life to look like. And I looked at that list every single day. And then things started unfolding. People started asking me for readings. Somebody told me I should get on YouTube. Da, da, da. It just literally started unfolding. Everybody tries to focus on the how so much. How am I going to do it? What's my master plan? How am I going to figure this out? I got to do this. This is presenting a problem. Just get to the solution. I promise you, if you say, this is what I want this to look like, the divine will start, oh, this is what she wants. So let me give her this, and this. They'll start giving you everything, just like that. And that's pretty much what this spread is saying. You got the 9 of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles, and you got the Queen of Cups. This is all about tuning into your divine feminine energy. Queen of Cups is all about your intuition, feeling it into reality. The Queen of Pentacles is very well taken care of. She's able to take care of others because she is very well taken care of. This could just be you taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, whether that is physically, mentally, and spiritually. She is very abundant in all ways, okay? And the 9 of Pentacles is the energy of living the lack of luxury. Pentacles energy is a slow-moving energy because it is lasting, okay? The 9 of Pentacles, this woman here who is in her garden, this wasn't an overnight thing. It may felt like it, but it wasn't an overnight thing. She was very meticulous. She said, this is what I wanted. This is what I wanted to do with my life. And boom, the 9 of Pentacles is a perfect representation of that. You know, being able to pick her fruit, go in her garden, read her books. She doesn't have to worry about anything. Probably the next thing on her list will probably be a person, a mate, a partner, a lover. But the 9 of Pentacles is the energy of being so just enthralled with your luxury and saying, I really don't need anything, but I could have this, right? And that's usually when you get to the 9 of Pentacles energy, that's when everything starts showing up. That's when everything starts showing up. When you really feel like I am very content and happy with everything I have, and then everything starts showing up. That's the power of gratitude, right? It's not about, I want to get this. I'm so grateful that I have something I don't see. It's literally just being grateful for where you're at in the moment, in your journey, on your journey. And when you can find appreciation for everything that you're seeing right now in front of you, I hope I don't have a nip slip. Don't ban me again, YouTube. When you can find appreciation for everything that you're seeing just in front of you. Obviously, we all have desires, and desires are beautiful, and you don't need to get rid of your desires. But if you could just take about 10, 20 minutes a day to just focus on everything that is in front of you, water your plants, tend to your animals, brush your hair, whatever you're doing, and you're just having gratitude for those things, more will start to come in. That's how you unblock the blockage. Everybody wants to know, what is my blockage? That's how you unblock it, through gratitude of what you already have and not focusing on what you don't want. That's the biggest blockage to what you want, is what you don't want, right? That's it. All right. So Spirit is asking you to go the distance. Think this is not just about going the distance. This is also about dreaming big. There could be something. A lot of times we like to break things. Our mind, how we like to compartmentalize, is break things down into little chunks, because that's how we feel like we can digest it. Just go to the end. What is your end goal? You have one life to live. You could drop dead tomorrow, and you're going to try to break it down into a 20-year plan. Absolutely not. What do you want in your end goal, right? Because once you get to that end goal, there's a new desire that is going to be born, right? So don't stop breaking down these big desires into these little chunks when you can really have it all. But you're setting yourself up to say, this is what I want in life, and this is probably going to be the only thing that I'm going to accomplish. So let me break this down into like 5-year, 10-year, 20-year plan. Go for the gusto, right? Accomplish that thing quicker than you could blink, right? and then go for something else, right? We are literally evolving right now into this life where it's not going to look like what our parents did or the last generation or even the generation that's transitioning right now. We can literally do things in a brand new way. We're becoming more innovative, more creative, and we're using the community that we have in front of us to do it and push it. All right. It's going to look different than we've ever seen. May have been in a different lifetime, but we've never seen this in our lifetime. So utilize that energy. All right. So that is what I have for you guys. I need to stop talking. The coffee and the sugar's got me going. You Can. I love that song. I love that. Anytime when T.I. sang that song, he was talking to me. He was talking to me. All right. That's what I have for you guys. I will talk to you later. I'll see you guys on Patreon tomorrow, and the weekly video will drop tomorrow. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.